So understanding the escrow process, there's a lot of things that, are part of the timeline, but also different steps. Let's just go through like step by step, the first parts of that process.
Well, the first step is usually you're going to introduce me to the seniors because they know that there's a process of selling a home. And part of that is escrow. And a lot of them have not sold in a long time. And what I love about working with you, Deborah, is that there's no surprises with your seniors. You introduce them to me in the beginning so they know who's going to be contacting them and who they're going to be working with, who they can trust, and who they're going to be talking to throughout the process, whether it's myself or my assistant or anybody on my team at Chicago Title.
Well, I know you have some wonderful team members that work with you behind the scenes. So tell us a little bit about your team there at Chicago Title.
Yes, great. I'm Chicago Title on Upper State Street, and I work within the Fidelity family. I have my title department with me. I have my sales team with me, and my assistant, Kim, who's right by there, knows everything about every file. So if you can't get a hold of me, you can talk to Kim. She really helps me out a lot.
Well, I know it takes a lot of people behind the scenes, and sometimes we don't realize when you talk about escrow, there's a lot of steps that are happening behind your doors too.
Right, right.
Well, let's talk about just some common challenges that may happen in the escrow process. There's some things that, sometimes, crop up that we're not expecting. So let's start with like trust and title issues.
Sure. Well, the first thing you're going to do is order the preliminary title report from me. And seniors may not even know what that is, but that is our title department doing their research to find out who owns the property, how they own the property, and how they're going to be deeding out, whether it be a trust or if they own it just as a husband and wife, whoever this person is. It could be a trustee of a trust. But the preliminary title report is something that you're going to order from me, and we're going to do our due diligence to see if there's any loans on the property. Maybe they have a reverse mortgage we're going to pay off. These things we need to know fairly early because there are steps that might take time to order a reverse mortgage. And we can talk more about the reverse process because I know you want to get on with that. Also, I want them to know that if they own the property in their trust, they actually need to have a bank account in that trust account. A lot of seniors don't have a bank account in the trust account, and we'll get to meet with them, and then they'll realize, oh, I don't have that. So it's something they need to do so that when we sell and close escrow, the money goes into that bank account.